Udyogalaya is a microcosm of what I would like to see as an ideal society, where we work to champion each other, support each other, empower each other, and we celebrate each other.
Shree Maharani Chimnabai Stree Udyogalaya started in 1914, but I think thought of much earlier by Maharani Chimnabai II.
She was an iconoclast in many ways, whether it was doing away with the Parda system, whether it was co-authoring a book on the status of women in India, being the first chair of the All India Women's Conference. These were all things that she was doing, we are talking about over a century ago.
I would give credit to both Maharaja Sayaji Rao and to her that they travelled a lot out of the country, and he always took the Maharani along with him.
I think Maharani Chimnabai had a very, very important role to play in the policies of Vadodara state, which were very, very progressive, not only for that time, but even today.
Finally, a very nice location was selected for this institution, and Shree Maharani Chimnabai Stree Udyogalaya came into being.
The vision and mission of Udyogalaya has always been to empower women in a way that they can stand on their own 2 feet. The idea is to have women who are self-sufficient and who are ready to face the world with all its challenges.
You know, the endeavor has been the same right from the beginning. Empowerment of women, helping underprivileged women. It was just the same 100 years ago, and today also it's the same.
It's a place that I have seen great leadership and initiation coming from the women in the house. Right from Maharani Chimnabai down to her granddaughter-in-law, my grandmother-in-law, Maharani Shanta Devi, thereafter Mrinalini Devi Pawar, Princess of Baroda, and thereafter now my mother-in-law.
It started off with teaching women and girls about sewing, but slowly they expanded when the numbers of the increased. We started block printing there. A lot of women came in for learning how to do the block printing.
बाइंडिंग सिखाया भी जाता था और ऑर्डर से बनाया भी जाता था। ये जो रूम है ना, ये पूरी बाइंडिंग से भरी हुई थी, मशीन था बाइंडिंग का।
Also we started because we realized computers had come in the 90s. With a lot of computers, we started a computer course for women and girls at that time. And we have to, over the years, trying to evolve and change the look because the requirement is changing.
મધ્યમ વર્ગના લોકો જે છે એ બહાર મતલબ વધારે ફીસ ભરીને કોઈ કોર્સ કરી નથી શકતું, જે અહીંયા આ ચિમનાબાઈ ઉદ્યોગાલયમાં આવીને કોર્સ શીખી શકે છે અને પોતાનું કંઈક આગળ વધી શકે છે.
કેમ કે ઘણી બધી એવી બહેનો છે કે જે આર્થિક રીતે અમુક એ લોકોને સ્ટ્રોંગ નથી હોતા, પોતાની એક કહીએ કે એક પગ પર ઊભું થવા માટે એમને ઇન્ડિપેન્ડન્ટ બનવા માટે બહુ જ હેલ્પફુલ રહે છે.
અમને 3 મહિના પૂરા થયા અહીંયા. હમણાં અમારી એક્ઝામ પણ લેવાઈ છે. 3 મહિનામાં અમે બધું જ શીખ્યા છે બેઝિક. મને મેકઅપમાં ખાસ કરીને અલગ અલગ જાતની બ્રાઇડલ કરવામાં બહુ મજા આવે છે. અહીંયાનો માહોલ ખૂબ જ સરસ છે. બહુ બધી છૂટ છે, આઝાદી છે. એટલે અમને ઘર કરતાં વધારે આઝાદી અહીંયા છે, આ રૂમમાં છે.
હું એ મેડમને પહેલાં જ કહી દીધું હતું કે મેડમ હું ભણેલી નથી, તો મેડમ મને એના ઉપર જે પ્રોડક્ટ હતી ને એના ઉપર નંબર નાખીને મને શીખવાડતા હતા અને મને એવું એ થાય કે મારા કસ્ટમર મારા કામથી ખુશ થાય છે.
આ કોર્સ પત્યા પછી હું બ્યુટી પાર્લર પોતાનું ખોલવા માગું છું અને બ્યુટી પાર્લરમાં એવું કે બહેનોને સહાય મળે, જેમ કે મને સહાય મળી છે અહીંયાથી શીખીને. ભારત દેશ આપણો પુરુષ પ્રધાન દેશ છે. કમાતા હોઈએ એટલે આપણામાં કોન્ફિડન્સ આવે છે અને આપણો એક નિખાર અલગ જ આવે છે કે ના, આપણે કંઈક છીએ, આપણી વેલ્યુ છે કંઈક.
We have cultural activities and therefore we have two classes. We have music, Hindustani classical music, instrumental and vocal, as well as Kathak.
અહીંયા મ્યુઝિક ક્લાસ ચાલે છે, એમાં એજ લિમિટ કોઈ જ નથી. ત્યાં 5 વર્ષની બાળકથી લઈને 50 વર્ષના વ્યક્તિઓ, 60 વર્ષના વ્યક્તિઓ પણ મ્યુઝિક શીખે છે, કથક ડાન્સ શીખે છે.
मुझे एक हेत्ता मैम करके मैडम है, उन्होंने ड्राइविंग सिखाया था. लेडीज़ों को हर कोई सपोर्ट नहीं करता है और हम जैसे हम बिलोंग करते हैं वहाँ से, तो ज़्यादातर लेडीज़ों को बाहर ही नहीं निकलने देते. कभी लाइफ में नहीं सोचा था कि मैं कभी गाड़ी लूँगी. आज एक मेरे नाम पर एक गाड़ी है.
They're all children of the Sanstha, and that way we are one big Kutumba family.
I feel over the years this institute has helped not only the girls who have come as students here, but also the women who have come as committee members.
So the Sanstha has multiple women coming together, and they are of different age groups. They're coming from different parts of the country.
Udyogalaya is my second home now. All of us here, all the committee members, volunteers, everybody, when we come here, come together, and we have become so close. We work on the same page, same wavelength, and the work happens very beautifully.
The entire setup of Udyogalaya, the community of Udyogalaya is a family to me. Lakshmi Vilas Palace Heritage Garba. My most favorite thing that I do in a year. Would not be possible without the divine feminine energy that not only me but everyone in the Sanstha draws from Ma. It is really coming from a very pure space for all of us. It's fabulous that in the short time that it has been there, it is considered such a remarkable cultural landmark for our city.
Urja is a vision.
It is to give an opportunity to artisans who are so shunned away in the remote recesses of our country, who never shine, whose face we never know.
She came out with this idea that we should start something where we invite artisans from across the countries, practically from each and every state, and we get them over here under one roof. At the same time, we also invite designers.
preserves and pickle making and squash making were taught even 100 years ago at the Sanstha.
We make jams, jellies, pickles, chutneys, sharbat, that kind of, also for sale. It sells under the name of Sugras.
The ethos of taking care of women's health is very strongly inbuilt in us, and through Udyogalaya we are now initiating camps like the cervical cancer pap smear camp or breast cancer examination camp. Padma Narayani store is very dear to me.
Well, there are two kinds of products we have there. One we make in the house, the other we outsource from, other artisans.
Whether it's a suf from Sabarkantha or whether it is ikat from Odisha. It's just a homely space where people can come and see and connect with very, very earthy objects and items. The name itself is an amalgamation of my daughters, Padmaja and Narayani.
Heart to Feet is an initiative that I started exactly a year ago now. I did a little research about how the heat can affect people's feet when they're barefoot, going and donating the shoes. I think meeting those people, seeing the smile on those children's faces, that's when I also realized that something so small and simple can make a difference to so many other people.
I feel that as much as I'm working and helping in Heart to Feet, that I'd like to start new portals of opportunity and help others as well. Because even though we find shoes such a small thing, it's made such a big difference.
The ability to come and say, I see a problem, can we find a solution together collectively? That is what really drives me and makes me feel that spaces like Udyogalaya are so important, where youngsters and people of all age group actually can come together and say, hey, I see this problem in society. Can we, through this Sanstha, bring about a change? I would have never had the joy of seeing that softness and generosity in my children if it wasn't for spaces like Udyogalaya.
That sense of satisfaction is something you cannot buy. And that's the thing which it goes here.
It changed my life, it gave me a lot of purpose. And the Sanstha provides me to do things that I love doing, that is sewing, I feel extremely proud, very, very proud, because we have also maintained our ethos, we haven't wavered from it.
Well, I hope my Maharani Chimnabai would be able to see what's happening today. I'm sure she would be happy, and that it has been taken such a wider step, and whatever she had envisaged in her life, inclusion was always our idea, and now it has taken the word inclusion in a much broader way. So that is a good thing, and it's become a safe haven for a lot of people. So I'm happy about that.
I think the beauty of this very Sanstha is that it has evolved with time, from empowering women to now empowering other communities like the LGBTQ community. But I think it's going to be most important for me to continue what my ancestors started.
I just know that this family has always stood for the greater good of society, the greater good of this city, and members of this family will continue to serve in the best way possible.
આવી જગ્યા મળવી ખૂબ જ જરૂરી છે દુનિયામાં. બધી સ્ત્રીઓને આ જગ્યા મળવી ખૂબ જ જરૂરી છે. કાલે મને એવું કહેતા હતા, આ નિલેશની વાઈફ જાય છે, આ નિલેશની વાઈફ જાય છે. હવે બધા એવું કહે છે કે ના, પૂનમના હસબન્ડ છે.
किसी को पूछना नहीं पड़ता है कि मुझे यहाँ जाना है, मेरी गाड़ी है, मैं जा सकती हूँ. उनको मैं पूछती हूँ आप लोग को यहाँ आना है.
અને હું તો મને જેવું આવડે છે ને તો હું બીજાને શીખવાડીશ કે એ લોકો પણ મારી જેમ જે નથી ભણી શક્યા એ આગળ આવે. મારો એ ટ્રાય રહેશે.
કશું જ નહીં, ભલે ગમે તેટલી ઇન્કમ હોય ઘરમાં, તેમ છતાંય સ્વમાન માટે તો આત્મનિર્ભર બનવું જ પડે.
પહેલાં એવો કોન્ફિડન્સ નહોતો કે બસ થાય છે થશે, પણ હવે નહીં, ના હું કરીશ જ અને કરીને જ રહીશ.
The camaraderie and the spirit of community, which we are fast losing in our lives today. I think if we are able to pull the strands of that ekant and self, I would say that's what Udyogalaya is.